how many unread emails you have in your inbox or icons on your desktop. Used to be they only had physical spaces to like kind of clutter up a little bit, but now digital lives, they could use some tidying up as well to reduce stress and anxiety.
Yeah, Paula Rizzo, author of Blissful Living, joins us with some tips to declutter our digital lives. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so Paula, tell us, how does digital clutter impact our lives?
It does contribute to your stress, to your mental health in the exact same way that physical clutter does. So if you have too many physical things or digital things, it will increase your cortisol levels. So that is the stress hormone. It goes way up and it causes you to feel overwhelmed, disorganized. And also, if you can't find things, that contributes as well. You have that sense of, oh, where is it? I thought I had that app. I don't know where it is.
So help us clean this clutter out. What should we do on our desktops? So I think that's the first part that gets really kind of messy. And you open your computer and you're like, oh, I just can't. And I feel like I redo work sometimes because I don't even realize where anything is.
Yes, well, create a junk drawer. I learned this from the Genius Bar at Apple. I brought my computer there, and the guy who was helping me was completely overwhelmed by my desktop. He couldn't even think straight.
Yeah.
So he said, let's just make a folder. We'll label it desktop items and we'll put everything in there.
Okay.
And I've kept to that ever since. It's really helpful to have just a clean slate every time you open your computer so you don't feel overwhelmed right from the beginning.
So
Okay.
everything goes in there, like, and that's the disorganized part, so you don't see it. Okay, I can do it. All right.
All right, so Paula, what about those apps? I know me, I get a little bit of anxiety when people are like, just download our app. It's like, I don't want another one. So talk about that. It can take up a lot of space, right?
It does, and mental space too, because you're swiping through, you're not sure if you've used it, so you have to do an audit to say, do I actually use this? So you can do that throughout the day and write down which ones you're using. And the ones that you haven't used within a month, you probably can get rid of, right? If you haven't used it. So you can either do that manually, or there are settings on your iPhone where if you go to setting and then iPhone storage, it will populate to show you which apps you've used most frequently. It'll literally show you the last day that you used it. So then you can decide, do I want to delete it or do I want to offload it? So if you offload it, all the data is kept. So you don't have to panic that you're going to lose something if it's not on your phone.
Oh, it's a good idea. Okay, this is a big one, and I don't know how I feel about this. It's the email inbox. It can get really overwhelming when it starts piling up. I clean mine out all the time. I don't know about you, but I always clean mine out. And I have friends that'll be like 600 unread messages, and I think maybe they're less stressed out than I am because they didn't open it all up.
I know it, right? And so this is a little drastic, but I assure you it works. I've done it time and time again. My advice is to delete everything.
Yeah.
Get rid of it, get it out of there. I know it's a lot, but what you do is you set a timer for 25 minutes. You know I love the Pomodoro technique.
Yeah.
And in 25 minutes of targeted time, I give you that time to either reply or delete or whatever it is that you want to do with those emails, put them into folders, and then you delete everything. And I assure you, I have done this many times. I've never regretted it. The idea here is that once it's clear, then you're more mindful about the new emails that come in. So if you want to unsubscribe to something, you're able to look at it sort of with fresh eyes and say, wait, why am I still subscribed to that email list? I never read it. I only delete it.
I'm that unread person because after so much time has passed, I'm just like, this email, it's above me now. I don't even know. So, well, Paula, thank you so much for joining us today. Always a pleasure.
Of course.
All right, and if you need help getting organized, you can get your own list making started kit at paularizzo.com/lists.